Hello, this is Trap the Snake, and welcome to episode 5 of this Let's Play series of Captain of Industry. I hope you are doing good. We almost, lost the colony last time in episode 4. We had a starvation that was due to many factors, one of them being me not understanding properly that you need a different food market. I knew that with conveyors, but for some reason I never thought about building a second one before I had conveyors. But here it is, one set to potatoes, one set to vegetable. That was one of the issue. And at some point, I think I just had one farm, or I think I had one or two, I'm not sure, but it wasn't enough. So we made sure to have vegetable and potato alternating between all of them. So it gives a little break on the fertility and you can have a bigger harvest. So crisis averted, it was, we could say without consequences. Some people died, but who cares? We had way more workers than we needed to anyway. So it didn't really have any impact. Actually, it's, kind of good because now we have less food to produce since we have less mouths to feed. I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of a throat issue, so it's possible from time to time that you hear me cough a bit like last episode. I'm gonna try to mute myself as much as possible, but sorry in advance. So yeah, coal mining is doing good actually. Not really, didn't have to touch that since a little while. We will have eventually because more and more buildings will require coal. Copper is recently being, I guess, started, and we are now producing not enough plate. As we can see, we have 13, so we'll have to probably boost that a bit. Just finished the technology, also transport, transport, kind of a logistical thing, transport balancing, here we go. And we're currently researching vehicle management to increase the cap to 70 for the vehicles. And then we're gonna do probably research lab, housing 2, and edict, I think. Not even sure if I want edict right now, but maybe. Water saver, I like that. I'm sorry. So, yeah, definitely that we need to increase the copper. So we're gonna try to get one more excavator at least. I'm gonna build a few trucks in advance so we don't get caught off guard. I'm gonna add the excavator as soon as it's done over there. Add some trucks, and hopefully that should be fine. You have to remember that we don't always get copper when we do mine. Sometimes we get crap like rocks. So this little trip right here gave us nothing, right? He's gonna go dump that pretty far actually, which is another issue. So this is really not being productive. So what do we need? Most likely more trucks, more than excavator actually. This is kind of the issue right now. Let's add 6. I'm exaggerating a bit, but we'll rebalance that eventually. The other thing we need to do is continuing to upgrade the farm so we can get irrigated one. Every time we'll have 45 construction part 2 that you can see at the bottom right at my cursor, we'll insta build that, right? So, because I don't know when you build them if you lose the harvest while it's being constructed. It seems to be fine when we do auto build it, but what about when you don't? This is something I'm not sure. Upgrade, quick deliver. This is good. And then we'll have one more to farm, but we have 5 to upgrade. We only have 5, so we'll come back soon. See, 0.3 months without water. Crop will survive up to 3 months. I'm pretty sure we might have lost some crops because of drought, water shortage from time to time. So feeding water right here in those little tank will make sure that this doesn't happen. That the crop don't stop growing. But we'll need the ground pump, which is something we'll build around here. I am considering the location for it. I'm gonna go in blueprint mode though. And we don't want it to be in the way of anything. But I feel like we'll have conveyor going out of those little buildings. So if we build it here, that will be dumb because we don't have enough room. Probably the conveyor that will bring the potato and the... I'm still wondering if it's a good plan. The conveyor that will bring potatoes and vegetable will go out of this. And I am wondering if this is enough room. If we have like 2 row of conveyors, because it's not the same for the product, if it's enough for the trucks to be able to pass. I do not know the answer to that question. It seems to be problematic here, so we won't be able to go there. We could go around it, or the trucks can go around it. It's not the end of the world either, you know. It's not like a big detour, right? They're not saving tons of time. So we're gonna try that. What do you think, like conveyor going out from here, going out from there, merging, probably with some altitude so they can go on top of it. And then we're going down, gonna merge with these, going down, and then I don't know. That's the part that troubles me. I'm thinking about, you know, elevated conveyor around here on the beach. But I don't like it, especially because I'm not sure if an excavator can go under it. I don't think so. So we might need a ramp instead that I should have researched by now. Yes, we did. So we can do that also. Excavator, you're gonna go to the copper. Let's go. Excellent. 246 construction part 1. That's good. That's good. I guess we have an issue with delivery. They're very busy, but we have everything we need. We have everything. We're gonna unity that. We're gonna add some more trucks. Get a quick deliver portion. Okay, so since we have like some wiggle room here, I'm gonna add a few of those unit to store some additional part, like cement, concrete slab. Not sure we'll have. We have 164. Iron. I mean, at some point we'll need some more storage for iron. What I have to remember is that it will be the same thing for the row. So that's kind of a overkill, but I always said that this was overkill. It was just, you know, I don't know, me being a megalomaniac, I guess. I'm okay with that. But it's very resource intensive. Gonna send a boat somewhere. What about here, man? I'm trailing behind for the exploration. Really. Very busy. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can't wait to have fuel station. Are those... Is it gas station or fuel station? I think it's fuel station. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna focus on the farm first, even if I have 26 months. I feel like it's important. Upgrade. We have at 37. Hey, let's do it. We're good. And we'll monitor that. Like if it's still. I think it will be fine. Let's accelerate. 1 month, 0.9 month. Right now, however, nothing was brought there, so it's not like being modified. So it doesn't really answer my question. I'm gonna be able to quick deliver that soon. Okay, now we have a good idea if it will. 0.2. 0.1. Okay, so when we do upgrade farm, we're not losing any progress. That's good. That's good. What we want to see. Quick deliver, upgrade that, and now we're gonna focus on the ground pump, so we can bring water there. Okay, so I don't know. I don't feel like I will have a lot of traffic here because it's blocked. So we're gonna build it here. Probably need to look at power. We're not consuming a lot of power actually. And we're gonna go with pipes, obviously, and we want the pipes to not be an annoyance. I was talking about conveyor. We also have to consider about pipe. So you know what? I might actually sacrifice that middle alley, and I'm not even sure if it's possible, but I think like both the canalization, like the pipes and the conveyor. So if I do something like this, would like to probably freeze it. Freeze the height. Go. Am I on the... Oh no. Did you notice that last time? That little extra row? Oh my god, that's... You know what? No. I'm gonna waste. I don't have... It's fine. Forget what I said, alright? You never noticed that? It's perfectly symmetrical. And I don't want to hear about it. No, that's fine. You can complain about it in the comments, guys. You can. Alright, so... Let's lower that. Did we? No, I did not. Did the complete opposite. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so here, because we'll have fertilizer to enter there eventually, we're going to turn on the magnet by pressing R, so that button right here is not yellow, which means that they will automatically take care of that. And can we? Tell me we can. Should be fine, right? I still don't get that part of the ping system. Like, cannot join a ramp. Okay. Then it's fine, guys. I'm gonna solve that almost instantly. Thank you. We're connected? You better be. So, I'm gonna do that so it's not to a ramp, you know what I mean? Which means that it will allow this guy right here. Oops, I'm on blueprint mode. What the hell? To go here. And let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Tooltip, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. From it, we're gonna try to merge it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm at 4. I need to just like move that one. And if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I twitched. Okay. I mean, it's not symmetrical because obviously this is on the right side and this is on, I mean, on the right side too, but both are on the right side, so they're far from each other, but it should still work. Okay. Now we need to merge those two. Let's go. Yeah, I did put everything on blueprint, on pose. I don't need to. I think it's perfectly fine to build all of that right now. Click, click, click. Since we're done with the farm, and we just need to merge those now. From the farm, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's an issue. It's fine. Doesn't matter if we are not like at the same. Nope, we're not on the. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3. Hey, you know what? I'm cool with that. I think that's fine. There's some room for them to move. It's okay. Trucks are very busy. But we'll have a ground pump delivering water there, and that should make our food production way more stable. The trucks are busy, extremely busy. That's why we need more vehicle. I mean, it's kind of a short-term solution, like in real life. But for now, this is our kind of only option. And then I'm gonna work on the conveyor. What are you doing, man? How much fuel do you have? 3,600. And this is 377. You're good. You're good. Probably gonna get attacked by pirates, which should be probably without consequence. Is there anything else I can do? What about you, man? Copper is still not very steady right now. I'm thinking about fuel station first. Because look at that, man. This guy has to... And I'm pissed at the fact that they're not fueling there. I built that specifically for it. I don't know why. And I did see some vehicle fueling here, by the way, so it's possible. But for some reason, they go there. I don't know why. I do not know why. What happened? Location explored. Okay, we didn't get attacked. Go home. I don't know why it was paused again. Quick deliver. This is already delivered. queue. And we just need to wait for that to be completed. And we'll need a lot of conveyor too with the conveyor. A lot of, what did I say? A lot of conveyor for the conveyor? No. A lot of construction part 2 for the conveyor that I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna start it. Flat conveyors for vegetable, and potato is for sorry, the U-shape conveyor is for the potatoes. So, oh my god, I hope I have enough room here. How will I do that? Not even sure if I have enough room. Because, like, let's start with a vegetable, right? If I go here, I'm gonna go with pose because I don't want to build them. Okay, we are on blueprint mode. So let's say I do this, right? Doesn't need to be elevated. We're good. And then we try the potato. Oh, so far so good. But we'll have an issue though, because we'll have some more coming from here. So how would we merge them with these one? Let's try that. We're gonna go with the flat conveyor for the vegetable. We can hold shift, by the way, to make something straight. See, I need to merge it with that. What I could do is probably in build that conveyor for vegetable. That's good. Hold shift so you don't get any surprise. And let's merge the... Oh no, the pipe! Oh, are you kidding? Oh, this is so disappointing. What about this? No, please, 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 don't. Okay, we're gonna have to modify the pipe. That's what I promised myself, right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna modify the pipe so we have the room to do that. Please, quick remove. Gonna try to have that as high as possible, sorry, for as long as possible, which should work like that. Cool. Unity. Excellent. So see, we solved the problem. Go back to conveyor. Thought I saved that part, but yeah. Now I'm wondering if I should have a little, you know what I mean, like it's probably to just a little bridge. Two is enough, I think, for trucks. You can't? You can merge there? Why? Cannot join a ramp? No, we should have an intersection, man. Don't do that to me. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We're not gonna be able to build a ramp also, so that's kind of a problem. But this is what it is. Now we can do that here because it's a good system and it works. Excellent. It's fine. I think it's okay. And now we need to merge the potato. Oh, whoa. No fuel, no fuel, no fuel. What's happening? Why don't we have any fuel? Small pickup has no fuel. Small excavator has no fuel. What happened? Why don't we have enough fuel? What's missing? We don't have enough coal. Okay. We don't have enough coal. See, I told you. Coal was fine until it wasn't. So these guys, are they like... Let's scrap the dirt. Oh, it's because we don't have any place to dump. All right. Now is the time. We probably completed, by the way, the other ramp. You know the one I was saying that... Where is it? This one? It wasn't working. At some point it worked. I didn't change anything, and it worked. So, I don't know. There was like maybe a bug. I've heard about some problem when they were idle for some amount of time. But you know what? It works. That's all that matters. I'm going to dump some more stuff, and that should solve our problem. So Let's go. No, not a mining designation. We want a dump designation. And thank you. That should solve our problem. If it doesn't, I have no idea what happened. So what is happening is that the trucks are full. They're not able to get rid of their dump. So they're not able to get coal and supply the fuel industry because it requires coal. That's what happened. That's what happened. So in a matter of time, it should be okay. Now, potato. Am I doing the right thing here? Yeah. Oh, God. Won't be possible, right? I will need to do this, which I don't really like. It's fine, actually. It's normal that at some point it doesn't look... I think it's perfectly functionable. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh shoot, am I okay with that? Because I just connected half of it. Yeah, I'm cool, I'm cool. So, let's go like this. Go with that, right? Did not. Okay. Not a problem. We're just gonna take the potato here, if I'm not mistaken, that were the potatoes. And we're even gonna start right here. And what we want to do is get a bit of height. Maybe even like... Hopefully this is enough for a conveyor to go below. That should be fine. Okay, so we merge the potato. That's good. Now we need to merge... sorry, the vegetable. Now we need to merge the potato. I'm not even sure if it will be technically possible. Yeah, right there. Okay. Should work. Now this will be the main... This is the main intersection, right? This is not cool. Just to be clear, this is the potato. So if we take the potato right there, we merge, should be fine. I'm confident about that. As long as this is potato, which I think it is. Yes, U-shape. And now the last one, in that section, the vegetable. As you can see, that will be a slight issue, but it's fine. We're just gonna go somewhere. Okay, go here. You know what? I don't like that little twist here. Can I? No, there's no way. Oh, wait a minute. This is okay. This is the. I was thinking that this was a vegetable, but it's not. It's the potato. So we can do that actually. It works. What a maze, right? But it's. I don't feel like I will need to do anything else around here. As far as I know, I don't know the next steps. I know the fertilizer, but you know, you've seen highways exchanger and stuff like that. It basically looked like this. So let's continue. Continue. All right. Done for that. I guess I should call this episode conveyor or something, right? And now the flat one. Okay, so one thing I didn't think, right? And you probably thought about it now because you are better than me. But one thing I didn't think is, what about the output? 60 per 60, so it's the equivalent of a pipe. Do we have like improved conveyor? Conveyor belt 2. Yes, and it's just like research 2. So it's possible that it will be overwhelmed. I don't know what is the output of it. Like, I don't know. But 4 farms that will give their product might be too much for that. At the same time, I have 2 on vegetable and 2 on potatoes. Never the same crop. So that means that it won't be 4 farms on the same conveyor. So I think it will be fine. I think. So let's bring that to the other side of the world. You know what? I'm going to do something. I'm not going to make a twist with my conveyor. I will move the farm probably around here. Hopefully it will work. It will fit. So let's do that. So go. Now I'm a bit not concerned, but I need to keep some room. You know, I need to be high. I mean, I need to be high. My conveyors need to be high. You know what I mean? Like this. I will eventually have to lower them and have a ramp, so my excavator can pass. Because believe it or not, they cannot. What's the matter? If there's... Oh, tell me it will be possible without doing a little curve. This is like the... Oh no, right in the middle of it. So let's say I do this, and I do that, and this is... I need one that goes into... Like the potato will go in one farm, market, and the other one will be there. So what I could do is actually... Like this is 2 on the right. I really build the closest of the farm. So that should be the first one. I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna build it here. And I'm gonna remove and start from here instead. So, what was it? Which one I was building? I think it was the flat one, right? The vegetable one. Yeah. Okay. So, the flat one go there. And I forgot to build the ramp, so it's not a bad thing. Or... Yeah. I even had a better idea than that. How can I lower that? Come on. Okay. I mean, I know how, but I never remember if it's Q or E. So I'm going to build them on the ground. And I'm going to build some ramps from time to time. I think it would look better. Oh, no. It's good. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. There's a lot we can do against that. Okay. U-shape. And U-shape will need to be... I think I will still merge it with this one because it will be more convenient for a ramp. This. That's a... I didn't notice how many... Oh no, I didn't notice that. That I was like on the... that I don't like this. I'm gonna actually solve that. I'm trying to stay as on the ground as possible, just for the sake of... oh yeah, I paid the price by doing that. I think it's a bit more job because right now it's too steep. Okay, gonna make a slight modification right here. I don't like the fact that it start to get elevated so early. I'm not gonna do that unless I need to. Let's go with this. Sorry, that conveyor. Seems more reasonable to me. Right? I really don't like that slope right here. I'm gonna try to find a way to avoid that. Not sure if it's possible. But conveyor, come on, do it. Okay, then if I start right here. Am I getting obsessed with, like, not that important stuff, right? Because if I do that, yeah. Probably because of the slope. It's okay. And now we'll build some ramp. What kind of ramp do we want? Oh crap, I didn't notice. It's construction material 2. We're gonna unpause that because we want the ramp to be built before. Oh no, it's not. I'm just dumb. I had the wrong item selected. How big is this one? The large one? Versus the small one. What do you think? Which one's the best? I feel like the small one is good for me. One there. One here. I want it to be placed properly. See, it's not the same thing here. We want the... You see, there's one space. So I'm gonna do that. What I did, right? Yes. And I'm gonna do the same around here. Cool, and I'm gonna try to unity that. And then I won't be worried about building the conveyor because they will be able to... Excellent. So this is supposed to be vegetable, if I'm not mistaken, and this is supposed to be potatoes, and we're gonna be able to remove these one. U shape, yes. Okay. Boom. And now we can unpause everything. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, the groundwater pump is done, so that's good. I wanted to make sure it was done before. How many construction part that is? Let's take a look at the big one. 23 for that. Oh my god, 23, 23, 16, 128. Or at least it's like one long stretch, but oh my god. People are starving! Oh, okay, I know why. It's because they didn't transfer the stuff, right? Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. Please deliver that ASAP, guys. Oh my god, can I trade something? That's unfortunate. I didn't really have any... Unless I missed it, I didn't have any issue with food. Oh god, extremely busy. Alright, so we're gonna focus on having truck delivering food. I do think that I have some. Let's go. It's very temporary, by the way. Not sure how to make that a priority. P1. And why is it posed? P1. Bring the food. There we go. Thank you. Wow. Okay. They're bringing some. So I probably lost like... Oh, are they getting it? Out of it? I don't want to trash it. Low food supply. Okay. 1 month. Wow. The thunder made my room shake like the thunder in-game. Good subwoofer. Okay, it was just like an illusion. Health? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is not an illusion at all. Oh, unless it's because of the food. Air pollution, research lab. No, research lab isn't irrelevant. Oh, we have a cold. Alright, not our fault. Not our fault. 2 months supply. They're bringing some more. Gonna speed that up. Is it working? Yes, providing water. Water. So this is good. They still have to manually take the food out of the farm. This is what this conveyor will change. We won't have the trucks being monopolized for food delivery. But I will have to reassign some here. For the copper, I think it will be fine. Food is getting sorted, so I'm confident to reassign a few trucks. I'm reassigned to build a few trucks too. Quick deliver. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, 3 months food. 6 months, alright. Okay, so probably that here. Don't need Unity because we're not producing enough. Oh, wait a minute. It's really a matter of having vehicle delivering them. What I could do is like add conveyor temporarily. But that would be kind of dumb. Not really, actually. Like if I, you know, if I conveyor this, it will be a mess because the truck won't be able to cross, but I like it. Make that a priority, actually. It will give us a little bit of a break for the logistical thing. Ramp, logistical system, obviously it's too wide. It's okay, though. Oh, no, they won't be able to reach that one, right? Well, unless it can... No, it won't be able to deliver the... Yeah, I would need to remove that one, which I will do. I think it's worth it. Yep. Yeah, because of the conveyor, they won't be able to... Unless they are in range. It's always possible. You know what? I'm gonna wait to be sure. Because trucks have a certain amount of range. So even if it's technically not able to reach that part, as we can see with the navigation, maybe they're able to reach the... but I doubt it. I really doubt it. We need to be able to like, make one of those higher. Or just, like, cancel this one. I mean, cancel one of the edge and see. You know what? It's fine. Come on, guys. Let's Unity that again, because I'm impatient. Thank you. Now that should be enough to quick deliver some of them, at least. All of them. Excellent. So now we're supplying that. Here we go. That will give us a bit of a break to the trucks. We'll still depend on delivering the electronics. Hey, look at this. Conveyors. Holy crap, what's happening here? 95 potatoes? Whoa. Okay. Trucks are still extremely busy. Quick deliver, por favor. Ah, and that's challenging, to be honest. I like it. I like it. I might be my worst enemy, but it'll work. Fuel is fine. We have no reserve of coal. It's one of the things I want to improve in this game is like relying less on trucks and more on conveyors. And I really regret not giving me enough space. Like I should do something like this right here, so I can have more room to have conveyor and trucks being able to deliver there. You know what? I never heard of them not being able to deliver there. So I feel like it might be fine. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's a good news. But if I would do that everywhere, it wouldn't work. Because if I would have, let's say, this right here, they wouldn't be able to deliver everywhere. So that would be a problem. That's why I still need to have enough room to elevate the conveyors, ideally. As far as I can tell. And you can cut, but you cannot cut build stuff, like in Factorio with the logistical butts, right? You cannot say, okay, you know what, just cut that, paste that here. I would need to remove everything, which is tiresome. But I'm still gonna start doing it, I think. That should be enough, right? I'm gonna make a blueprint. Whoop. Just gonna try to see if it's high enough. Why not, like, actually, now cutting is useful. I'm gonna try to make it right in front of them. Like this. So I don't have to twist the conveyor. Yeah, I'm gonna pose. I'm gonna unpose. And we're gonna try that here. But we want a room of 2, height of 2. I think that's what we need. Oh no. I think it has to okay, I think it has to be a bit more further, so it can have the room it needs to go down, the conveyor, that is. No, I wanted to pose. I trust myself. So that should be enough, right? I'm still gonna... Okay, so it seems like one more is really not working. I will need to have that. I don't like the support. Can I get rid of one support? Let's try it just for the sake of seeing how it looks. Can we get rid of this support? No, we can't. But they can still move. Okay, you know what? I like it. I decided that I do like it. I'm gonna copy that by pressing C. Well, what am I producing here? Okay, construction component, that's good. And let's go with this right here. Click. Okay. This is all posed. Because I want to keep as many construction component right now to make tier 2. Of important. So I'm not gonna do that yet. And eventually I would like to do the same thing with this or the other one. Might be overkill, I'm not sure if it's like proper ratio, probably not. Oh my god, I'm always forgetting about that. Here we go. So, good. I mean, yeah, good. Good. Be satisfied, trip. Bye, boat. What about this? I want that to be done. Quick deliver. Yeah, I don't think I can quick deliver that. I'm at 0 out of 120. Oh, God. Here it's done, though. No, it's not, Trap. What are you saying? You're lying. Not done at all. We need approximately 2,556 construction parts. I'm exaggerating, but we need a lot. I'm gonna try to... Oh, concrete. Okay. Issue. We don't have any sand? How so? Because we don't have any mining designation, probably. I'm still not able to... Okay, yeah. Works now. Is it like working if I do that? I feel like it won't. I feel like my guys are gonna get trapped in a pit. Okay, so I'm at +2, +1, what? 0, 0, 0, 2, 2, 2. Am I like trying to dig here? No, I'm not able to. This is like a terrible pit, but it works so far. And I'm gonna make a new one because it's terrible. Now, will this crumble? I have no idea. Farm could not store all vegetable after harvest. This is something I forgot. This is very true. I forgot that. I need to make a modification. I need to make a modification so we can have storage, which I will do. God. Okay, here should have enough room if I do that. Or here, I'm concerned about the. Yeah, here should be fine. Hopefully it will be. So what I need to do right now is having storage for those guys. Starting with the vegetable, this one. Starting with the unit. Input, please. Come on. Did I pay for that? So it can be removed faster? God. I'm impatient. Speed it up. Thank you very much. Okay, so unit storage. 1. I'll add 3. 2. 2 and 3. And then we'll do loose storage for potatoes. Now we need to connect that together. So U-shape and flat. Do I do that just for the aesthetic of it? Nah, it's fine. So obviously we need to connect the rest of it. And a U-shape will this. That's it. And this should not be posed. So let's press P, drag all of that, and try to fast build some of these vegetable. Let's make sure that we have the proper storage item. Potatoes. Click, click, click. All right. Here it is. Fuel station will be one of the things I will need, like I said, but I have to finish like this crazy conveyor before. I'm really gonna focus on that. Oh my. Well, 37 minutes. We still have a bit of time. I mean, I could do a 3 hours episode, but I try to keep them around 50 minutes. It's my second one in a row, by the way, so I'm not gonna be unfortunately able to react to comments. If I do get some. About like adjustment and such, but still always make sure if you have some that you share them so I can still learn from that. And we do need to increase our power. Disable the pose menu. Can I? I can't. Unfortunate. We'll take care of it eventually. Okay, it's working. It's working. All right, so we'll let that run a bit, and I'll be back for episode number 6 soon. No, I don't know yet. At the time of the recording, I'm not sure if like you will have episode 4, which was the previous one, on Friday or Saturday. So we'll see. I think that it will probably be released on Saturday, episode 4, and Sunday episode 5, which is this one. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Pay a visit to my Twitch channel. I wish you a wonderful time. Bye bye.